Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute since I sat down and filmed. I kind of just stopped posting on YouTube unexpectedly, and I do want to talk about that in this video. I figured my first video back in like 2 to 3 weeks should be just a chit chat, get ready with me, keep it simple, explain where I've been, talk about some things going on in my life right now because, woo, it's been a never-ending shit show, as it usually is. So let's go ahead and get started. For primer, I'm taking my Good Molecules Silicone-Free Priming Moisturizer. So I originally stopped posting on YouTube in light of the Black Lives Matter movement. I just wanted social media to be all about the Black Lives Matter movement. I wanted the voices that need to be heard, and I didn't want to take away from that. So I decided just to not post for a little bit. I was gonna not post any videos because I wanted everyone to sit down, shut up, and learn about the Black Lives Matter movement and understand what Black people and people of color in general do go through in this country. And I just know my voice as a white woman wouldn't matter as much, so I was very active on Instagram and Twitter in resharing and reposting and retweeting other people's stories and retweeting places you could donate to and all that. And I did donate to a few organizations. Not trying to toot my own horn here, that's something that everyone should have done if you can, but yeah, I just didn't want to post during that time because I just felt like posting makeup videos was very silly. Like, there was such bigger, and there are still such bigger things going on right now. Posting about like what makeup to wear just didn't seem correct to me. For foundation, I'm going with my Milani Conceal and Perfect. I'm going to use mainly light and natural and then mix a bit darker of a shade in just because I don't think light and natural is my exact color right now. So yeah, I originally stopped posting just so the Black Lives Matter movement can just have their time to shine, and they still need their time to shine. I'm still trying to share and retweet all I can when I see things on Twitter that are helpful, but yeah, that's originally why I took some time off. I just wanted the voices that needed to be heard. And there's still so much going on, there's still so much happening, and I'll try to link below some things you guys can donate to if you want to. I highly recommend it, even if you can only donate like $5, you know. Every little bit helps. If like 5,000 people donate $5, you know, it's a lot of money. So if you can donate, you should. But yeah, that's originally why I took some time off. And then my personal life just got super crazy. My life was so routine. It was so, you know, the same thing all the time. I had a very structured life, and then all of a sudden I just decided to change all of that. Like, I completely did a 180 on my life. I made really big changes that would change just everything about my life and the way it had been for the past 6 months to a year, you know? Not to go into too much detail, but I ended a very, very, how do I say this? I ended a relationship, and I also quit my job in the same like 3 hours. It felt very powerful in the moment. Like, I felt like such a boss bitch. I'm like, I don't need nobody or nothing. I broke up with my boyfriend and quit my job all in the same like matter of time. Like, it was unreal, insane. I felt like I was on top of the world because both of those things needed to happen. Both of those things in my life were not making me happy anymore. The relationship was getting I just wasn't happy anymore, and I was tired of faking being happy when I was not happy. And the same thing goes for my job. I was just feeling like I was in a rut. I wasn't feeling happy anymore. I was feeling like I was missing out on so much of my life because I was constantly at work, and I was working really weird hours, and I missed all my family events. I never got to see anyone or hang out with anybody, and it was just making me really, really sad. I'm like, I hate that I'm missing everything for what? A job that I can change. For concealer, I'm going with my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer with a satin finish. So yeah, I ended, you know, 2 pretty big parts of my life. I didn't just like quit my job. I did put my 2 weeks notice in, you know, like a good person. But yeah, it was still just like scary to just know that so much of what my life had been for a while is just gonna be so different. And I haven't been like single in a long time, and that's just kind of weird as well. And you know, right when I did those things, I felt, like I said, on top of the world. And then like within a day or 2 later, I just started getting really, really anxious and really, really upset, like questioning if I made the right decision, which looking back, I think for sure one of those things was the right decision. I'm not too sure about the other thing, but yeah, like looking back, I was like, no, like you for sure needed to do those, even if they're just temporary. I really need to do those things in the moment. It's just scary to know that I don't know what's coming next, you know, like I have no idea what's gonna happen in my life, because I do have another job already. Like I didn't just quit my job with that one lined up. Like I already knew I was going to quit my job for a while, so you know, I had another job lined up. I've been working at my new job for about a week now. I'm enjoying it. It's different. I don't know. I'm still doing healthcare. I'm still a CNA. I'm just doing home health now, which basically means I'm going to people's homes and doing one-on-one client care. You know, everybody's different. You're in a client's home. It's their, you know, sanctuary, and you have to like navigate their home and do what makes them happy, and it's just different, you know. But so far, I'm doing a pretty decent job, I think. And it's nice because I get to like pick my own hours, I pick my own clients, I get to pick who I want to see and when. And you know, that is nice. That's like making me able to go see people more, see my family more, see my friends more, just do things I couldn't have done before. I am taking a cream contour product and just, you know, chiseling my skin out. I know I didn't say that, I was busy yakking it up. My work schedule is gonna be a little chaotic the next like week and a half because I did kind of overbook myself a little bit, but I'll be fine, you know, I'll make it through. But no, I think, you know, quitting my job was the right decision. I think ending that relationship was the right decision, at least for the time being, you know? I'm doing great though. I'm thriving. Everything's great. I think, you know, life is gonna start to turn around for me. I'm hoping. I've been saying that for the past, what, 21 years now? And things just keep going up and down, but it's life, huh? So yeah, that's why I've been kind of absent on YouTube between current events in the world and then just my personal life going to shit. Sitting down to like film a YouTube video and pretend to be happy and like, here's me blending out my foundation. Like, it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel genuine. I don't know. I'm not somebody that can fake my emotions. Like, I'm very, very blunt with how I feel. I can't like sit there and pretend to be okay when I'm not. Like, my face will say it all, and I can't pretend to be okay when I'm not okay. I just don't have that capability. I do want to go in with some cream blush. This is my ColourPop Aloha blush stick. Give myself that nice rosy look to my skin. I do want to get back onto my YouTube grind, start posting more, be more consistent on here, because I do love doing this. It's just when things get hectic in the outside world of YouTube for me, it's so hard for me to like make YouTube my focus. And I know I should, and it's like a dumb excuse, like it's just me bullshitting my way through this, but I don't know. I think the past couple weeks I've definitely needed the time off. Like, I for sure needed this break from YouTube, and I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be sitting here filming. This is so weird, sitting in front of all my lights. I have makeup here, like I'm talking to you guys. It's so nice. It's like refreshing. Taking some translucent powder, I'm just gonna set my under eye area. No, it's just so nice to be back and, you know, hopefully film some content you guys do want to see. Taking a big old brush, I'm gonna dip into that translucent powder and just set the rest of my face. I do like to set my face with a sponge for just my under eye and lid area because that's where I'm creasy the most, so I like to have the most impact in that area of powder. But the rest of my face is pretty dry, so I like to, you know, just dabble the powder on there. For bronzer, I'm taking my Milani Baked Bronzer in Soleil. If you have been watching me even for 2 videos, you know the obsession. I'm honestly getting so low on this bronzer. Look at it. I definitely need to go out and buy a new one. I'm just cheap and lazy, and I do have other bronzers in my collection that I should attempt to go through before I buy another one of these, but the Milani Baked Bronzer has just been my OG for years. Like, I'm pretty sure I've been using this bronzer since I was like, what, 17, 18? Like, it's been a hot minute. Like, I can't just change it up. How are all of you doing? How's this, like, you know, craziness going on in the world affected you between the coronavirus, the protest, and, you know, just all these other things that keep happening? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing mental health wise? All of this has just been so draining, I feel like, on everybody. I feel like everyone's just really going through a hard time right now, and it's tough in the world right now, man. It's tough. I especially feel bad for all the fellow empaths like myself. If you don't know what an empath is, it's basically like you feel other people's emotions. Like when other people are upset, it upsets you. Like you absorb other people's feelings around you. It's a very, very exhausting personality trait to have. With everything going on in the world right now, like empaths are just so distraught because there's such little we can do, but we're feeling all the emotions everyone else is feeling, and it's not a fun time, let me tell you. For blush, I'm taking my Alamar Cosmetics Blush Trio in, I believe, Fair Light. Yep, Fair Light. And I want to take this color right here, Scorcher. I've hit pan on it. I don't know if you can see that. That's how much I love that color. It's so pretty. It's a nice glowy blush. And it's such a pretty, like, orangey color. I love me a good orangey peachy blush. You guys know that. That's my jam. And I do like to apply a lot of it because by the end of my routine, it will not look this clownish. At least I hope not. It usually doesn't. Okay, for eyeshadow, I'm just taking some of my ColourPop single shadows. My eyeshadow, I'm just doing a bunch of browns, and I want to do like a neon electric wing liner. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna take this shade right here and buff that into my crease. Oh, also, I don't know if you guys noticed, while I was off YouTube, I did get more of my sleeve work done. I do have more tattoos now added to my right arm, and I'm so in love with them. I'm so freaking happy with them. I like cannot wait now to just finish the rest of this because all of this is filled out and then like I'm just blank here. Like I just have nothing going on. I'm just so excited to finish the work. I love the artist that has done the half of my forearm that is done. Ducky, she's amazing. I'm gonna take that color and just like buff it underneath my lash line here. Going for a real grungy, messy look here. But yes, I'm just so excited to get my tattoo sleeve all finished. It's gonna take a long time and a lot of money because, I mean, tattoos are not cheap. I'm now gonna take this shade right here. It's like a dark reddish brown. I know I'm not giving a very good tutorial. I'm just trying to like talk and get ready and vibe with you guys. Is that okay? Can we like just vibe together today? This is gonna be very messy and grungy. It's not gonna look perfect until like the very sweet end. I just wanna get that out there right now. I just plan to do like a really messy eyeshadow and then have that neon liner there and just lashes to like make it somewhat put together. I don't know. I have like a look in my head. If it's gonna come true, I don't know. Oh my gosh, can we also just talk real quick about the fact that Jenna Marbles is quitting YouTube, at least for like a little bit. I don't know how long. She doesn't even know for how long. It might be forever. I really hope not because I love Jenna Marbles so much. I feel like everyone does. Taking that color in my lower lash line. I watched her video and I understand why she's taking a break. I get that, you know. YouTube is not for people with thin skin. You have to have some thick skin. You have to have some sort of backbone to do YouTube. Like if you can't handle criticism, or if you can't handle, you know, people constantly watching your every move and criticizing everything you do, then yeah, YouTube's gonna get to you. And honestly, even if you think you can handle all that, it's a lot more intense than you could ever freaking imagine. And I don't even have like a lot of people watching me. Like I'm a very small channel. I don't have a lot of eyes on me, thankfully, in that aspect, because oh god, if I had comments all the time just attacking me for things I did years ago or just like little things, I don't even know how I could manage it. I know over time maybe you just get used to it. That's what they say, but I don't know. I don't blame Jenna Marbles for like wanting to just take a breather, like focus on trying to be happy and leave YouTube in the dust a little bit. You know, she's been doing this for a long time too, so I understand why she's taking the break. I'm just so sad about it because I love her videos, you know. They make me laugh and they're so lighthearted and fun, and I don't know, and like, you know, her family has just grown over the years, you know, between all the dogs and Julian, and I just feel like I was a part of their little family, which obviously, you know, we're not. None of us are besides the dogs and Jenna and Julian themselves, but it just felt like, you know, we were a part of like their crew. And now I'm sad because we're not. Okay, for the neon green liner that I'm wanting to do, I want to take these Anastasia cake liners. Is that what they're called? Yeah, electric cake liners. Apparently these are water activated liners, so I don't really know what that means. Just spray my brush, or should I spray the actual thing itself? I'm gonna spray the product and we'll see what happens. I just took some setting spray. Now I'm dipping like this brush in there. Okay. Oh. Okay, that is vibrant. Wow. I don't know why I'm acting like surprised. That's what it's supposed to do, but I was just nervous. I'm giving you guys like a little mini review of these while I'm at it today. This video is just all over the place. Yeah, that's really, really bright. I'm gonna do a wing and I need to get really close to my mirror to do that, so I'll be right back, but these are really bright and really easy to work with. So far, so good. There is the wing liner done. I will say I feel like it's really hard to see the actual wing portion on camera because it is going over that dark eyeshadow. I mean, in person, I can see it, but I feel like when I look on the screen here, it's like, where's her wing at? But you can definitely see I have some green liner going on. It's a movement. It's a thing, you know. I like it. I think it's really pretty. So the green shade in this trio is definitely a move. I definitely like that. It's really cute, different, fun for summer. Oh my god, speaking of summer, I have been wanting to do so many fun summer makeup looks, and I just, you know, I took 3 weeks off and now summer's halfway over and I'm like, damn, I need to get on that. I do want to apply lashes. I'm just taking these lashes off of Amazon. I buy just like cheap packs of lashes off Amazon all the time. I will try to link them down below. But no, like I've been wanting to do so many summer fun looks and I just have really been slacking. So if you have any tutorial color recommendations, like if you want to see like yellow liner and something else, I don't know, like if you have any recommendations, let me know. I will try to film whatever you guys want to see. Any videos in general you guys want to see, but especially like summer tutorials, because I really want to do some fun makeup looks. I'm going to take my Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner and apply that to my waterline. Also, while I'm here just talking about, you know, current events, I don't know how many of you guys follow Shane Dawson on Twitter, or how many of you saw his really pathetic note where he basically was saying that he was leaving the beauty community. Sir, you were never a part of the beauty community. You just made money in the beauty community, honestly. Like you were never a part of it. Let's get that straight right there. So yeah, Shane Dawson like made like this really long tweet. It wasn't even a tweet. He like wrote something down in his notes and screenshot and put on Twitter. I'm sure you guys could easily find it. I'm not gonna bother putting it here in this video because what he said was just so fucking stupid, honestly. Like it was just so and Samantha Ravindell actually did a whole video where she talked about this. I will link her video down below. But yeah, Shane Dawson just went on this like rant talking about how the beauty community is toxic and this and that. And yeah, there is toxicity in the beauty community, but he decided to hang out with the most toxic person in the whole industry. Like he hung out with the top 1% that is always involved in drama and always involved in scandals. So of course you think the community is toxic because you're hanging out with the person that causes the most shit. Like I don't know if you ever noticed this, Shane. Not that he's gonna watch my video, but I don't know if you ever noticed this, Shane Dawson. Jeffree Star is always involved in every scandal. He's always the one stirring the pot. He's always playing himself as the victim as well when he's never the fucking victim. So, yeah, I just wanted to get my 2 cents in there because what the fuck? I just don't understand how you're gonna get on your high horse on Twitter and drag a community that you aren't a part of and that barely know anything about, truly. Like, you only know Jeffree's side and maybe a couple of the other top 1% of the beauty community side of this industry. You only see, you know, the drama. You only see the negative. Like you don't know anything about the smaller beauty community here on YouTube. You know nothing about people like Samantha March and Kelly Gooch and you know, all these other amazing smaller channels. You just went after the money in the beauty community, got your coin, and now you want out of it because you realize that shit is heavier than you ever imagined. And I will say, yes, there are parts of this community, aside from petty drama, that are toxic because we are a community based around makeup and making yourself, you know, more attractive and, you know, all these other things. So yeah, that part of the beauty community, if you want to sit there and say that that's toxic and that we need to focus more on self-love, I agree. I think, you know, the beauty community should focus more on loving yourself with and without makeup. And I think we do a pretty damn good job about doing that, you know? And I do think the community as a whole should work on being more body positive and, you know, all around just better about things like that, but that's not what he was talking about, you know? I know that was a really random rant, but like, fuck you, Shane Dawson. Like, that's just, and all these other things are now coming out again about his, like, horrible racist comments and weird comments he's made about little kids just disgust me. I honestly, like, didn't really know anything about all of that until I saw it on Twitter recently, and I'm just like, oh my god, like, how has he made it this far? I'm loving this neon green liner, but I will say it looks like the slime from those Nickelodeon, like, award shows, you know, when they, like, get slimed. That's kind of what it looks like, but I'm kind of living for it, not gonna lie. I think it's cute, it's edgy, it's different. Okay, that's not perfectly on there, but we're just gonna give it a minute to marinate, and then I'll finagle it in a moment. For highlighter, I'm gonna go with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter. I'm just gonna pop that on my cheekbones. I do want to apply this as a, like, brow bone highlight and inner corner highlight for my eyes as well. I need to pluck my eyebrow hairs. My goodness. How am I about to come on camera after being gone for almost a month and look like this? I do want to highlight my shoulder because I'm me. I'm extra, you know? It's in my blood to be this way. Okay, for my lips, I'm gonna take my Persona Cosmetics OG Matte Liquid Lipstick. I love this color so much, but I do want my lips to be a bit more glossier, to have a bit more of a fuller look. So I'm gonna take my ColourPop Moonchild lip gloss. I'm gonna use some setting spray to make my makeup last all day long. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair really quickly off camera and I'll be right back. Alright guys, and here is the finished look with my hair all did. Very easy, very simple look. The only thing that's kind of like different about this look is the neon green liner, which you could totally opt out of. This video wasn't really about the makeup though, it was just about me chatting with you guys, explaining where I've been, explaining my thoughts on some current events going on, things that I find important and want to talk about on my channel because I'm very passionate about things, especially like injustices in the world, and I like to use my voice and the small platform that I do have to speak up on what's right and you know, give my 2 cents and hopefully educate you guys and motivate you guys to do your own research and, you know, do what's right for the world. So yeah, I hope you guys didn't mind that. I don't usually talk about heavy subjects like that on my channel, but I just felt like I needed to. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.